Hello everyone, so today I'm going to show you how I built this very simple telescopic microphone holder. It's used to be clamped on a table in your little home studio, and well, it's a very simple build. It's going to take you about an hour to make or so. Tools necessary to realize it are very minimal. You're going to need a drill, a few drill bits, a metal saw to cut the screws. You're going to need a little bit of epoxy glue, as well as wooden stick, a metal foot, as you can see on the picture here, and a little piece of wood. Right, so let's get to it. First thing first, we need to cut the wooden sticks at the right length. I chose to cut them at about 80 centimeters because that was what my place allowed in terms of space, but that's really dependent on you. I mean, there is no upper limit on how long you can cut these. I think you can even you could even, cut them at 1 meter or more. Then you need to cut the metal screws. These are going to be attached at the end of the wooden stick, as I'm going to show you in the next sequence. They are going to allow us to attach, the wooden part to the metal foot part, and they are going to be glued with epoxy. You're going to need to repeat this operation for the microphone side of your microphone holder. So now we are drilling a hole at the end of the stick, and this is where we're going to insert the screw that we just cut. And I would cut it at about 3 centimeters, which is about half the length of my screw. But that's really up to you. I mean, any length is going to be stable enough if it's epoxied in there. And of course you need to repeat that operation for the microphone end of your holder. So here I'm mixing the epoxy glue with the metal screw. And once it's placed, you can let it cure for about 15 minutes and it's going to be ready. Now I'm cutting the holes to fix the metal foot on this little wooden piece. This piece is going to be useful because it's where the microphone holder is going to be clamped. I'm cutting 2 of them here because I made 2 of those, but you only need to make 1. After that, you can place the metal foot and screw it down to the little wooden piece. And by the way, here on the left of the image, you can see the plumbing pieces that I'm going to use to attach the 2 wooden sticks together. I'm going to talk about them a little more in a few seconds. My cat. And here's a little trick. If you want, if this piece the metal piece is wiggling relatively to the wooden piece, once you have screwed it in, one thing you can do is place a little bit of tape, as I'm doing here on the image, on the metal screw. This will allow to fill the space that there is between the screw and the metal foot. And that's going to hold perfectly well. Okay, so now it's time to attach the 2 wooden sticks together, and in order to do that, I'm going to use these pieces that I mentioned earlier. These pieces are found at the plumbery aisle of your department store. They are usually used to stabilize or fixate pipes, and in this case they have a little nut that is welded on them, and that will allow to attach them together and connect them the way you want. So this build is already over now, and all you have to do now is just go and you can clamp your wooden microphone holder wherever you want. All right, so this is it. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope that inspired you to find your own ideas, and see you next time.